WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. We'd like to start right now with some breaking news out of Shenandoah Borough. There are reports of fire crews on the scene of Ferguson Street there. We don't have any other details as to what is burning or if there are any other structures involved, but you are advised to avoid the area. Again, that is Shenandoah Borough on Ferguson Street. Multiple fire crews have been called to that area, and you should avoid that area right now. In other news, state police investigating a stabbing in Freeland early this morning. State police say it was around 2:30 that they were called to Ridge Street for reports of a male with possible stab wounds. The 31-year-old was taken to Wilkes-Barre General Hospital to be treated for stab wounds to his chest, back, and thigh. That incident is still under investigation by Troop In Criminal Investigation Unit of the Pennsylvania State Police and is ongoing. A Hazel Township woman told Hazleton State Police that she allowed a man into her home who claimed to be a water company employee. It happened at a home in the 900 block of West 17th Street yesterday afternoon around 2 o'clock. She said the man walked around the residence, and after he left, she found several $100s missing from a suitcase in a bedroom closet. Anyone with information is asked to contact State Police at Hazleton. A continuance was granted for a former Schuylkill County deputy coroner who's accused of sexually assaulting an underage boy. The public defender for 60-year-old Edward Smith requested time to prepare for a hearing. Smith was scheduled for a preliminary hearing Tuesday before Magisterial District Judge Stephen Bayer. A victim told authorities that Smith had sexual contact with him when he was 15 years old. The incidents happened at Smith's home in 2016. He's charged with involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, statutory sexual assault, among other charges. His hearing has been rescheduled until January 16th in Tamaqua. A man from Tamaqua will be heading to court for allegedly stabbing his wife to death in November. 52-year-old Robert Bailey was charged with killing his wife Diane after an argument on November 26th. He allegedly pushed his wife and daughter down a flight of stairs, then proceeded to stab Diane numerous times. Police found her dead on a sidewalk outside of the home. Bailey was arrested and charged with murder of the first and third degree, aggravated assault, and possessing instruments of crime. Magisterial Judge Stephen Bayer ordered all the charges be held for Schuylkill County Court. He was returned to prison yesterday and is currently being held without bail. A 20-year-old woman escaped an assailant who attacked her while she was jogging on South Hancock Street in Wilkes-Barre. That happened early Wednesday morning. She told police a man knocked her down and tried to rip off her pants. She began to fight him, and she was cut with a razor blade. She was taken to the hospital for treatment of injuries. The suspect, described as a black male, 6 feet 2 inches tall, of a medium build. If anyone has information about this incident, they're asked to call police at 570-821-1111. A crash involving a car and ATV is under investigation. It happened in the Drifton section of Hazel Township on Route 940 just before midnight. The driver of the ATV reportedly taken to the hospital for treatment, but no other information has yet been released at this time. Hazleton City, one step closer to having a budget in place for 2018. WYLN's Gary Perna was at last night's meeting and has the details.
Hazleton City Council voted to set the tax rates for the city for 2018. There will be no increases, according to council. Members voted to sell off the 2017 delinquent taxes again. Earlier this year, they did the same thing, but Mayor Jeff Cassat refused to sell them.
Our budget doesn't include a tax increase. We're using $700,000 from selling our receivables. The mayor disagrees with that and has a problem with it, but him and the new council could work that out between them. But using the $700,000, I think, could maybe put off somewhat of a tax increase. And I hope the new council uses the $700,000 from the MRS.
Council member Bob Gavio voted against the sale for now. He said he's voting no until he gets a legal opinion from the solicitor regarding the tax sale. Gavio said he is tired of the back and forth between council and the mayor. Council went one step forward last night. They also passed an ordinance that amends the administrative code for the city and essentially compels the mayor to move forward with the tax sale. Mayor Jeff Cassatt nor any department heads attended Tuesday night's meeting. With the tax rate set, council will vote to finalize its $9.4 million spending plan when it meets on December 27th at 5 p.m. Also Tuesday night, Hazleton's police union shared concerns over the pension super board and the mayor. A meeting that was set for today was canceled Tuesday about 3 p.m. by the mayor. But the police union nor council had any clue why the meeting was being canceled at the last minute.
I'm on the pension board as president of the council. The new one coming in, whoever that may be, will be on the board. I was just told that the meeting was canceled. You know, one of the officers mentioned organized chaos, and I think maybe for the administration, not so much the council, but the mayor decided, and some of his people decided to cancel the meeting. Now, for what reason, I don't know. They mentioned that another councilman had some questions on the pensions, but the pension board is more organized now than it has been in the past. They're setting rules, they're keeping minutes, where in the past it wasn't set in stone. And I think the police have legitimate concerns about their pension, and I hope the mayor will come to some conclusion.
Since May, the police union and the mayor have been at odds over the formula to calculate police pension, particularly whether overtime should be factored into the police pension payment.
No, there has been no positive action or consent made by the administration in this matter. The current situation that we're in right now, the pension board meeting for tomorrow was canceled this afternoon, so there's no arena or avenue for us to address it at this point. We're in a situation where the mayor has met with our union officials late last week and stated that he still disagrees with this and he's going to challenge it.
Zapovsky said retirees have previously had overtime included in the formula, a practice that Cassatt questioned when two police officers recently retired from the force.
When the new council comes in, there will be a change to the pension board. Any concerns moving forward with a different council?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, our biggest concern is just we have a law, we have a contract, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, the administration is choosing not to honor the contract.
Zapovsky said officers are now more concerned about what's going to happen to their pension instead of worrying about the bad guys on the streets. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Coming up on WYLN News, something you don't hear about very often, a monetary windfall in one area school district. Plus, one newly elected DA is getting ready to be sworn in. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Tonight, clear skies with an overnight low of 22. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 37, and winter arrives at 11:28 a.m. On Friday, maybe some showers by the evening and a high on Friday of 38. We will be right back.
When it comes to grooming my pet, I take my best friend to Aunt Liz's Diamonds in the Rough, where your pet is one of the family. Auntie Liz and her professional staff will assure you your pet will enjoy the best spa experience possible. Special needs and geriatric pets welcome. Aromatherapy-infused ambiance grooming, styling, and more. With 2 locations to serve you, 220 West 21st Street, Hazleton, 570-497-6919, and 80 North Mountain Boulevard in Mountaintop, 570-474-5421.
Churros Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Churros Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Churro would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Churros 570-454-7229.
I'm Scott Wagner. If there's one thing I'm familiar with, it's taking out the trash. I started this business from the ground up. Harrisburg insiders take care of themselves, not us. I'm running for governor to clean up their mess. My plan will junk the property tax, cut wasteful spending, and put big government in the dumpster. I've taken out trash before. Career politicians are going to be real easy.
Conservative, reformer, tough. Scott Wagner for governor.
An audit of the Hazleton Area School District brought unexpected and good news to district officials. Instead of an expected $1.5 million deficit, there's a $3.3 million balance. The money came from refinancing bonds, delayed state reimbursement for construction at McAdoo-Calares, Maple Manor, and Academy of Sciences schools, and increases of earned income taxes paid by district residents. The Hazleton Area School Board voted to approve the audit. Also at last night's meeting, the board hired 4 elementary teachers to reduce sizes in kindergarten classes, along with 2 special education teachers. After serving a search warrant, agents from the State Attorney General's office and the Department of Environmental Protection were wearing protective suits most of the day yesterday at the Huber Breaker property in Ashley. That action comes after the owner of the property, out of Philadelphia, was found in contempt of a court order that ordered the company to clean up the property. State standards of cleanup, according to a judge in Luzerne County, have not been met. The staff has been selected to serve in the Schuylkill County District Attorney's Office with DA-elect Michael Opake. Opake defeated Christine Holman in this year's November election. He will be joined by Claude Shields, who was Schuylkill County's top prosecutor from the mid-'80s to 2001. Karen Burns-Noon, who already served as first assistant district attorney, will join the team and handle criminal contempt and domestic violence cases. 3 of Christine Holman's current assistants will also remain in the DA's office. Julie Wirt and Thomas Pellish were selected by Opake, who will be officially sworn into office December 28th at 11 a.m. Coming up on Drum's News Choice, Silver Pines Treatment Center on Community and You. Plus, looking for a job? We'll tell you what company is expanding and how to apply. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
At All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we treat our customers like family.
Because to us, nothing is more important than family.
So come on in and let our family get your family into a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram.
Need a work truck or have an active family lifestyle? All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. It's the Big Finish event.
All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua. Let's trade keys.
Four Blooms is now open, 668 North Hunter Highway in Drums. Tuesday's happy hour from 5 until 8 in the bar area. Every Wednesday from 6 until 10 is martini night in the piano room. Sip and Savor, Thursday from 5 until 8 in the bar. And don't forget about Sunday brunch. That's Four Blooms in Drums.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Van Hoagland Garden Center is now open on the Lofty Road just outside of McAdoo. Stop in and get your seasonal favorites. Choose from a great selection of colorful poinsettias and holiday cactus.
Welcome to Community and You on WYLN. I'm Gary Perna. Today we were able to take a tour of a new facility in Schuylkill County called Silver Pines Treatment Center. We learned a lot about what this new facility is doing and how it may help thousands in our area.
Silver Pines Treatment Center in Mahanoy Township is a Joint Commission accredited, gender-specific detoxification and residential addiction treatment center.
Silver Pines was created because there's a need in our community. The investment group and owners who put this together really recognized that there was a shortage of quality services in the area, and they just want to contribute to the community and give back to the community and help with this awful opioid epidemic that we're in the midst of. So that's why, and that's how Silver Pines came about.
William McCabe, the center's CEO, has been working in the field for over 20 years and said this center is on the cutting edge of drug treatment.
Well, we want to provide them with all the tools that are necessary to help them deal with substance abuse disorders. We have, our goal here is to make a difference and give them tools to help them when they go back out into the real world and have those quality tools that they need. A lot of programs focus on one or two different modalities where we want to give them more tools. I always use the analogy of we want to give them pillars so that when they leave they have more than just one focus or one thing that they can concentrate on so that they can resort to other tools and methods.
Silver Pines also offers some alternative treatments for clients.
Yeah, we're trying to give them more because what's happening is the typical methods that have been used for years are failing. We're not giving them and meeting their needs. And the unfortunate thing is that with this epidemic that we're dealing with, their needs are very different than the models that were created 20, 30 years ago. So we need to do something different. We need to give them more. And we recognize that a 12-step program is wonderful, but it can't be the only source of recovery. There has to be other ways to help them and give them better tools. So the holistic and spiritual approach really gives them the ability to take care of themselves, learn about mindfulness, learn about taking care of themselves so that they can have other avenues to follow when they're on their recovery journey.
Talk about some of the services you guys are providing that other facilities aren't doing, the holistic measures, the way you're kind of tapping into that spiritual part when people are coming in.
Well, the first thing we do, and some facilities do this as well, is we do a complete and thorough psychological evaluation to really determine what the individual's needs are. And then from that, in addition to our 12-step model, we also do the evidence-based therapeutic methods based on the psychological evaluation. And then the third piece of that is our holistic and spiritual approach. That's the area where we really help them identify how they can help themselves, self-care. And we offer Reiki, we offer massage therapy, we do acupuncture for cravings and impulsive behaviors. And we have quite a variety of different spiritual and mindfulness exercises. We use aromatherapy, and it's just, it's a little bit kind of cutting edge. A lot of people are just really adapting to this, and it really gives them something else to feel that they can grab a hold of.
McCabe walks us through the process when someone comes into the center.
Well, upon the intake, we determine what level of care is required. If they need detoxification, we will do an assessment to determine that, and they will then be referred into our detoxification program. Once they go through that, they're medically monitored, they're managed, they're they're taken through the whole process until they're ready to step down into the residential program. Once they go into the residential program, we'll begin looking at what their individual needs are. We do a multidisciplinary approach. We work with the clinical team to determine what is in the best interest of the client and the client's family, and then we develop their treatment plan based on that. And then we do a continuing care plan so that when they complete treatment here, they can continue that when they leave the facility.
Silver Pines Treatment Center also works with other organizations in the area.
Absolutely. This is just the beginning for people. The road to recovery or the journey in recovery is a lifelong process. What we do here is we introduce them to the tools that they need, and then this level of care will prepare them for the next level of care, which is usually a step down to either a partial program or an intensive outpatient program, or even sometimes an extended care program.
The center's primary function is substance abuse, but they are also working with individuals facing other addictions.
Well, we are a substance abuse disorder treatment program. However, we do deal with process addictions, so we can treat somebody who has other addictions in addition to the substance abuse addictions. We can work with gamblers, we can work with eating disorder folks, we can work with shopping addiction, video game addiction, any of the process type addictions we can treat.
McCabe said the ownership is very committed to this area and helping our communities through this opioid epidemic.
I think that one of the things that attracted me to Silver Pines was the commitment from the ownership group. They recognized that this particular service was this particular community was underserved in regards to this type of programming, and they're giving us basically a blank slate to create something that is different. Not that we're better than anybody else, but we're going to be different. We're going to do things different. We're going to utilize the research that's out there. We're using some medical assistance when it's appropriate. And we're treating individuals. We're not cookie cutter treating everybody the same way. And then we're also addressing the underlying traumas, things that create the addictions, the things that happen to folks prior to their substance abuse. And we're working through that in the therapeutic community. The level of clinical staff that we have a medical doctor as our medical director. We have a clinical psychologist on staff who is well versed in the addictions world, and we have a multidisciplinary clinical team that is, their talent is unparalleled, and it's a very good quality team.
To learn more about the Silver Pines Treatment Center, you can log on to their website at silverpinestreatmentcenter.com. You can also call them at the number at the bottom of your screen, 570-773-5388, to get more information about them. Thanks for joining us here on Community and You, everyone. I'm Gary Perna.
C&D Seafood, retail and takeout for quality you can trust. Seafood is their specialty. Located in Wilkes-Barre next to the Big Cow, call for all your holiday and party needs. And don't forget the coleslaw.
It's the year-end eradication. The Berger family dealerships have joined forces with Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships to bring you the largest liquidation sale ever. We have 30 days to liquidate $10 million in new and pre-owned inventory. This is your opportunity to save thousands, maximize trade allowance, the biggest discounts, and lowest rates. Stop and shop or visit us online at BergerFamilyDealerships.com. The year-end eradication is your chance to save thousands. It's only at Berger Family Dealerships in Hazleton, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
Boyer Insurance Agency, 78 Sugarloaf Avenue in Sugarloaf. Quality coverage, competitive rates, discounts, recreational vehicles, boats, campers, and motorcycles. Find the coverage you want at the right price. Call them at 570-788-3543.
Join us this season for holiday programming featuring The Chef Lou Christmas, Holiday Traditions, Holiday Baking with Jen Yamola, Holiday Cooking with Kathy Cucci, Polka Connection, Can Do Christmas, Sounds of the Season, From Saint to Claus, Hometown Holiday, Your Life Christmas Special, First Noel, Holiday Cooking with Helen and Kevin McDonald, Holiday Cooking with Granny Rita. Check out our website at WYLNTV.com for dates and times.
Cintas Corporation, one of the first tenants in Centrepointe Commerce and Trade Park in Pittston Township, has expanded. They're planning to hire 65 new employees. Cintas's fire division offers fire protection services such as installing sprinkler systems and inspecting alarms and fire extinguishers. The new jobs will be for accounts receivable representatives. If you're interested, you can apply online at www.cintas.com. Today, a Hazleton Area standout has signed a letter of intent to the University of Maine. WYLN's Marty Burns has more on the signing.
Hi, I'm Marty Burns at Hazleton Area High School at the library, where today Adrian Otero signed his letter of intent to attend Maine. And Adrian, before we even get started with that, congratulations on being named All-State. Talk about that honor.
Thank you. It's an honor. I worked hard for it all year. I got two other players that won All-State, David and Spark. We have more coming too, so it'll be a show this year.
Now you picked Maine. What stood out for you that said, hey, this is the place that I want to go?
I went there with my family. They treated us like our own family, coaches, the players too, and they took us out to eat and everything. It felt like home when I was there. So
we talked about Adrian Otero being a program changer, and he was just that. He's been the cornerstone of the program. He's worked extremely hard. I'm so happy for him and his family. This is life-changing stuff, and what he's helped us establish in the last 4 years of the program is really going to help us as we move forward. He was the total package for us, and he had an outstanding career. And I'm so happy for him that this day, after all the hard work he's put in, all the hours he's put in, I'm so happy this day's arrived for him. It's been an exciting year. We hate to see him go. It's going to be hard to not see him in the Cougar uniform next year, but he's ready for bigger and better things in R&O.
Reporting from Hazleton Area High School, I'm Marty Burns for WYLN News.
Congratulations. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
When is the best time to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication at Berger Family Dealerships.
2017 Mazda 3 Sports Sedan, buy it for only $16,590. Or 2017 Mazda CX-3 Sport, buy it for only $19,990. Or 2017 Mazda CX-5 Sport, lease it for only $149 a month.
When is the best time to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication at Berger Family Dealerships. Route 93, Hazleton.